Yo, what
What's
is good?
up, brother?
What's up, brother?
Look at these beautiful people. Zach was first.
Yo,
I see
man.
Zach, Weber, Cat, Negley, Steven, Death Note. I think that's everybody I see in chat so far. 11 people in the house. And Lucid, you know what we got to tell them to do, right? Button. We did it. Damn, we're getting good at this shit.
We are getting good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Screwed my audio again.
Music's a little bit louder than normal.
Yeah, I think when I was messing with the routing, I think I messed something up. Let me try and fix it. So you talk for a minute.
Steven, I see Steven. Add that to the list. Edney and Ricky Hall in the house. Beautiful, more beautiful, beautiful people. I sent it to my family. I wonder if they're going to join.
I don't know.
Hope they do.
I think we're good now. I think I'm good.
Oh, crazy week, right?
Crazy week in current events and everything else. Today's 9/11.
I'm hooked on this, guys. I opened this bottle last week for Riley's podcast. It was that special bottle I was talking about, Weller Antique.
It looks fancy.
It's so good, bro. So good. It's so hard to get. This is the best bourbon I've ever had in my life.
It's hard to get. I'll have to look for it. We got some pretty massive like liquor stores. We got Total Wine. We got Bevmo here. They're pretty big stores. They're like Walmart sized stores with nothing but booze.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
I imagine. So shout out some Squirrel Master merch. Might as well shout that out now. So, there's actually an alien on the shirt. I saw that. Nerf's finally off. Holy cow.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Braxton, hello. Yeah, man. A fucking crazy week for sure.
Yeah.
I actually...
Alien car was awesome. Negley, that was Peaches made that.
Yeah, Peaches made that video. It's freaking
pretty
perfect.
Cool.
I read a quote right before we got on the podcast, and it kind of messed me up in the head a little bit. Not like it bad, but it made me think. And the quote was, if 9/11 happened today, 50% of the country would be celebrating it.
Yeah, that sadly.
How does that ring in your head? I don't want to believe that's true. I don't think 50% would. I think the media paints the divide in the country to be much larger than it is. There's definitely a divide, but I would hate to think that people would celebrate 9/11. But just reading it, it was definitely spiking some controversy, and obviously people, both sides, are at each other's throats right now.
Man, yeah, that's kind of crazy to think about. There's definitely been some wild shit I've seen said here lately that I'm not a fan of. If you could tell, a couple of my the whole shooting thing kind of got my 2 cents on that through TikTok, and then 9/11 today, and 9/11 still chokes me up when I think about it. Like I struggled making that video. I was able to do it in one take. I'm very proud. Usually I go with the first take unless I completely botch it. I try and go with the first take.
Hey, your 9/11 video was good, man. They hit home pretty hard. I literally can remember exactly where I was at.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like one take is a little more genuine. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Not edited.
Yeah. I saw the emotion in that one. Yeah. So, big day for the country. The Charlie Kirk thing. That's just, man, I could go down. There's so many conspiracy theories, and I mean, at the end of the day, it's just fucked up. Like, it's just fucked.
Absolutely. Yeah. I could have seen him being president one day, honestly.
Yeah.
That's the kind of person he was. I thought he was a leader, but we'll never know now.
Yeah, man, he definitely was sharp. Said some great things. I mean, the type of hate for that is unacceptable. People should be able to speak their mind, both sides, you know what I mean, without the fear of being assassinated or being made a target.
Right. And the thing about him is he didn't like single anyone out. He gave everyone a platform.
Yeah.
And everyone hated him for it. You know, he didn't just stand on his stage and point the finger and tell you were doing wrong. He gave you plenty of opportunity to argue your case. You know what I mean? It just happens that he was always the smartest one in the room.
Yeah.
And that
very skilled in debate. Very skilled in debate.
People don't like to hear the facts when they can't debate back. You know what I mean? So
what do you think the odds are that was a professional shooter and that was a hit? that it was
It
planned.
was, and that old man they arrested was completely the scapegoat. He was the guy, the distraction, you know? I seen some pictures, they're looking for a younger
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, that old man wasn't the dude sprinting across the roof that we saw in the video.
No, hell
There's no
no.
way. I
It
mean,
was 2 to 300 yards. It doesn't take the best sniper in the world to hit that. I mean,
no. But he was wearing
um,
body armor, so that I mean, they knew exactly where to hit him.
yeah. Well, is it not true that the bullet ricocheted off the body armor and into his? That's everything I was seeing. Is it was the bullet is shown to ricochet and actually hit him in the neck. So
I've
I don't think.
seen a lot more than I care to see,
Yeah.
and it looked like it was a straight hit right in the neck
Hmm.
to me.
His wife and kids were in attendance. That's what I heard too.
Yeah,
That's.
absolutely awful.
And then part of me like what if this was planned? You know, why? Is it more than just a message he was saying? Were they scared he was going to be president, or is it to distract us from something else?
Well, I hadn't thought about it, but being the day before, 9/11 is
Mm,
also kind of a I don't know. I don't know, I think there's something more to it, but I couldn't tell you what. I really have no clue. No clue.
100K reward to find the guy. Dreamweaver's in the house.
Right.
100K is nothing, man. It should be way more than that. I think I saw Elon Musk has put out $1 million in, I guess, remembrances for Charlie, like around the country.
Dude definitely touched a lot of people, and he pissed a lot of people off at the same time. I saw something that was kinda cool. It's like the biggest one of the biggest influencers on TikTok, it's that what's his name? Jeffree Star? It's like a transgender dude that does, like, makeup and shit like that. He's super famous on TikTok, but he was on there basically shaming everyone for this,
Uh,
that person that this guy has a lot of influence, especially in that community, and he was straight almost in tears talking about it, like, this dude did nothing to anyone except
yeah.
for prove a point. He had facts, which I thought was kind of cool. I've actually seen a lot of that, like the transgender community and stuff coming out. Like, I've seen the bad side of it, of course, but I've also seen the good side of it to where they're, like, "What the hell?" "Why did this even happen?" Nobody deserves that.
I think the problem was that this man was great at having a debate, right? Which is what needs to happen. There needs to be more of that. There needs to be healthy debates. It's okay for people to disagree. It's okay to have difference of opinions. And the way he was going about it was the way it needs to be. And now he was taken out for it, like that just hits a little different.
Well, I seen a quote that he had said. It was something along the lines of, once a healthy debate ends, and it becomes, you have to bring violence into the equation. That's when humanity is doomed, basically, is what he was saying.
Yeah.
It was a clip of some girl ran up to him and ripped the hat off his head, and for no reason. And he's like, "You want to come and talk?" And his security was like trying to grab her, and she's like, "No, just let her go. It's fine." And he thought it was funny, like, what the hell?
Mhm.
But yeah, that's when he said that quote was, I should have written it down or something, because it was pretty good. But basically, when it comes to fighting over debate, then we're doomed. You got to be able to argue your differences without coming to blows. Basically, is what he was saying.
Yeah. Yeah. 1,000%. Reading a couple chats. Death Note said people seen the video of it happening. He's trauma. Absolutely. That video needs to come down.
I can't
It
believe
needs, it
that
needs
they're
to go.
allowing that on TikTok. That's where I saw it, was on TikTok of all
It's
places.
everywhere. It's freaking everywhere, man. To Dreamweaver, I take his word on this. He said 200 yards isn't a hard shot, but have the ability to zero the rifle and have it shoot consistently at 200 yards is not an amateur ability. Yeah, I'm with you.
No,
I
there's
think it's the inside job. Absolutely, I think it's the inside
definitely a
job.
lot of factors: elevation, humidity, everything else. I've done some shooting. 200 yards is not difficult, but it's not an easy shot either, especially something that big. Man, yeah,
I still like to believe that we're not as divided as a country as the media paints it. Yeah, there's some oddballs out there. Obviously, the person that committed this
well,
crime is one of
that's
them.
that's what I hate about the media. They're gonna tell you whatever makes headlines.
Mm-hmm.
If they tell you that we are completely split right down the middle and everybody's going to war with each other, civil war is coming, then you
Not
know
true.
what? That makes headlines. People are going to read their paper. They're gonna get sponsorship, ad revenue, and everything else, because more people are flooding to their They're
Oh yeah,
fake news
I've said it a million
bullshit.
times. Controversy creates cash. I mean, hell, that last video that hit 10 million views, it was the controversy in the comments between anti AI people and AI people going at it that pushed that
Yeah.
video. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's that same methodology.
I don't know if everyone in chat knows this, but that video went so crazy, TikTok accused me of hacking them somehow, and they said, "You can't be in the creator program." I was disqualified for the
Freaking
creator
hacker!
program.
Can you teach me your hacks?
Because that thing went so viral, there's no like, when's the last time you seen a video? It's still going. I get like 100,000 views a day still. It's
So you're gonna hit
insane.
11? Might hit 11 mil.
It's at 10.5 right now, and I think it was like 60,000 today or some
I was
shit.
talking to somebody yesterday, and I told them we hit 10 million, and they were like, 10 million. I thought it was like a 1 million. He was like, holy shit. It's like, yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's that's insane. And I don't know. A lot of people, everyone thinks like you hit a big video like that and it'll do something for your account. It didn't do anything really. It didn't do
Nah,
nothing.
no,
I
still
mean,
pretty cool though.
you get the clout, like you get the clout of the follower number. That's about it.
Yeah, yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Which is,
Big
yeah,
deal.
followers. I've seen people with 1,000 followers have 100 people in chat, and I've seen people with 100,000 followers have 5.
Right. Yeah. Like it affected my lives that first day when I went live
Yeah,
afterward.
yeah. Because they were seeing the video and they were seeing your circle glow and clicking in to see.
Right.
They were probably waiting for you to be having a talk show or something.
Yeah, right? I
We
should
should have
have,
done
like,
24/7
that day
podcast.
is when the day after that video went crazy, I should have done like, an AI thing, talking to
Yep.
ChatGPT on my phone. Which since the last podcast, I mean, Riley got me into that shit. I've been talking to my phone all the time.
There's a couple of headlines I saw today where a naval base out on the East Coast, I think it's Maryland or Virginia, is on lockdown. And then there was another article that said black college campuses were told to all be put on lockdown across the U.S. So I don't know if it's
Mm.
all tied to just the craziness going on or what, but
Well, I don't know. I work on a base, and I haven't heard anything about anything, so
okay.
I don't know. Of course,
Lots of commotion.
I'm on the West Coast. I feel like a lot more bullshit happens on the East Coast when it comes to
Yep.
that kind of thing.
And then what about the fucking aliens? Let's talk about that.
Holy shit, Squirrel's got the
Fucking
video. You guys,
aliens.
like, every time an alien video comes out, I believe they just started trying to distract us from something else.
I
That's
mean, what are they?
wholeheartedly what I
There's a lot of
believe.
distractions going on right now. So,
Yeah,
if anyone didn't know, it's been a while since there was a congressional hearing. So, a hearing of Congress where they bring in government employees, witnesses, people close to the UFO, UAP is the word now thing. And so, this was a congressional hearing, um, at the Capitol where they were questioning people around what they know around UFOs and whether it be pilots or people in different programs. And anyway, there's new footage that came out. This is footage that is from the government. It was filmed from I forget what the plane was that
sure.
took the footage, but let me share it real quick for everybody. So if you're doing something now, if you haven't seen it, now would be a good time. If you're just listening in to actually watch. But yeah, here it is.
Well, you're pulling that up. If you're listening to us in the future, we are. We're also available on YouTube, YouTube Music, Apple, everywhere else, Spotify, all the places. So if you guys are looking for us, it's not hard to find. Just Google Lucid Squrl Podcast. We're everywhere, everywhere. It's kind of crazy.
Awesome plug. All right, here we go. This is in the congressional hearing.
Pay attention to the point of impact.
That should have been an explosion. That
Notice,
should have been.
yeah, notice it didn't even explode. Literally, it
This is
just
when it zoomed
fell
out.
apart. Hell is
Speculate what
that?
it is, but the question is, well,
Because you don't need to know.
Yeah, so I think in my
Panic and
perspective,
run. Panic and run.
there's always been thoughts that however they're physically traveling that way is they have some type of gravitational device, like they have a control on gravity. So when that thing made impact, it didn't explode, but the debris traveled with it. It got trapped into whatever the gravitational.
Basically, what you would think of as a force field.
Yeah, and it got carried along with it. I mean, I mean, there's no way in hell that thing shouldn't have exploded. So crazy. And what about his comments around there's hundreds. I've always heard there's hundreds of videos like this, thousands that we don't get to see. And every now and then one slips out. I mean, it's what the fuck's going on this week? It's a crazy week.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been one hell of a week for sure. I don't know.
A drone recording it. Why the hell do we have drones off the coast of Yemen chasing UFOs and firing Hellfire missiles at it? I don't even know. Like,
We got drones everywhere,
what's
bro.
going on? Like,
Off the coast,
shoot.
yeah, like
I thought we
random.
had a
Yeah, we just
rule. I didn't
happen to
think
have
we
a
were
drone.
shooting at them. I didn't think we were shooting at them. I thought we just kind of observed. That's the first time. I think it's the first time I recall the government ever admitting we freaking shot a
Well,
missile at one.
right, like it's in Yemen. Isn't that an international event at that point?
Yeah, right.
Firing hellfire missiles on foreign soil, basically. I don't know.
International
Is Yemen
waters.
a friend? I don't even know. Maybe
Maybe
somebody in
Yemen
the chat
called
knows.
us. They're like, "Hey, there's these fucking orbs flying all over. Like,
Yeah.
can you guys come bring your
You
fancy
guys shoot
toys
this
and come
fucking
look at
orb
them?"
down. It's like really freaking us out over here.
Yeah. It keeps
Yeah.
shining fucking lights in my window while I'm sleeping.
Like weird. Yeah, I don't know. So the main topic of the day, uncontacted tribes. So a guy at work turned me on to this one tribe in particular, and we'll get into that one because it's probably the most interesting one. But I kind of started doing some digging, and it's kind of
Mm.
crazy. Like there's people that have never seen civilization. If you think about it, it's kind of crazy. I have some notes. I don't know how factual I am with this, but what I can find on the internet is what I can find on the internet. There's a Pintupi 9 in Australia. So in the 1950s, the British government decided to do some missile testing in the outback. And you guys know there's a lot of tribes in Australia, indigenous people, and they basically gathered all these people from this large area of land and moved them to a settlement. Well, there was this family of 9 that was part of the Pintupi tribe, and they basically said, "Fuck you, British government," and they bounced out to never be seen again. Um, and apparently, these 9 people would. There's water holes in Australia like 25 miles apart, and they'd have to travel. As one would dry up, they'd have to travel to the next, and they would actually drink the blood of lizards to survive. Which I thought was kind of, yeah, I don't know if I could do. I mean, I guess you do what you got to do to survive, but goddamn, right? They would drink blood of lizards to survive the journey to the next water hole. Plus, whatever the hell else is trying to eat you in the Australian outback. You know what I mean?
A lot of shit.
Yeah, like everything. I mean, Australia's one of my bucket list destinations, but I don't know if I'm going into the outback. I mean, I'm sure I would, but not very far. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get eaten. So yeah, that was in the 50s. And then this, like what was it? In the 2000s, they found this, the last surviving members of the Pintupi 9, and they reunited them with their long lost relatives, I guess, and brought them to this village. But they were like literally living in the outback undetected for years until from the 50s till the 2000s. Just insane. For years and years. And there's lots of cases like that all over the world. Another one is the Machu Picchu tribe in Peru. In 2001, they started becoming violent. So in Peru, there's a whole section of like acres and acres of land that outsiders are not allowed to go into. More so to protect the tribes people from disease and that kind of thing, because they don't have the immune system of our modern, for our modern diseases and whatnot. And so this tribe was always thought to be peaceful. People traveling up and down the river kind of divides, civilization from the no land, like where outsiders can't go without going to jail, basically. And you'd see them like on the banks of the river and whatnot, but other than that, they were largely uncontacted, and for years. And then in 2001, they started becoming violent and started like shooting arrows at people on the river, and like they think that they felt that their land was being approached on, and they were trying to keep the people away. Well, they started going into a nearby village at night and stealing tools and supplies in the middle of the night.
Oh shit.
And they actually befriended one of the village members, and he would supply them with tools and supplies and get them what they needed. And then one day he decided, I'm done doing this. So in the middle of the night, they raided his hut, um, shot arrows at it and whatnot, and he managed to escape the first time. A couple weeks later, they go back, same thing. They're shooting arrows into his little house or hut or whatever the hell it was, and they ended up getting him through the heart with an arrow, and he died from that. And they retreated back to their side of the river, and they've been there ever since. And from what I'm hearing, they haven't had any more problems with him, which is kind of crazy.
I think there's more to that story. There was some contact made by people, and of course, what happens is with those tribes, they don't have any type of immunity or immune system to like basic diseases that we're used to. You know, like say chicken pox or just basic shit like that. And
The flu.
so
The
we
common
end
flu.
up killing half of with flu, just a basic flu virus. You know, we end up killing them. So then they look at us as like the devil, we're evil. We killed half their tribe or whatever. So a lot of that I think drives some of that violence.
Yeah. And just drives them deeper into the jungle. And they've actually, like in the Amazon, they did satellite surveys. Let's see, when was this? This was between 2003 '03 and 2010. They did satellite surveys of large swaths of the Amazon rainforest, and there's areas that they thought were completely uninhabitable, and they found hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people living in areas they thought that no one could possibly live, which is insane to me. They just, I mean,
The world's a big place.
yeah,
And sometimes I think with all the technology, and I mean, I can communicate with you and you're across the country, opposite direction, opposite corners.
right?
It tends to make us in our mind make the world smaller than it is. But to imagine there's multiple populations of these tribes that don't, they're still living like they're from 2,000 years ago. Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, everybody's seen like the tribes in Africa and stuff with the plates in their lips and just like that's like ancient shit and they're still doing it to this day. Like no modern anything. Still
oh yeah,
hunting, still hunting with arrows and spears.
Dreamweavers talking about the lidar and thermal, the shit they found. Yeah, they've found. I mean, to go back just to some of that ancient civilization stuff, but they've been scanning South America with lidar, and they've found like roadways that like span 500 miles and like actual cobblestone roadways, and they bring together all these different like tribe settlements, and like basically it shows like there's a whole history buried underneath the ground we don't even know about. Like there's pyramids that are buried in South America and they're on the lidar. So like there's a whole world we don't even know about. Like it's underground.
Right. Not to change the subject, but like unexplored places like the ocean, right? I got into a rabbit hole the other day of did you know China is mining the bottom of the ocean in some of the deepest spots of the ocean in the world? Apparently, there's sections of the ocean where there's basically it looks like a rock sitting on the ocean floor, and it's all kinds of different or not vitamins, minerals and metal deposits and all kinds of shit. And they drop these huge, I don't know, they're massive. It's like it reminds me of like a road paving machine or something, but it just goes along the seabed and sucks all this shit up and pumps it up to the ship and then causes huge clouds of sediment in the water.
Mm-hmm.
So they're afraid that this is causing some kind of environmental impact. And then they showed videos of after this thing goes by and it looks like tank treads,
Mm-hmm.
just on the bottom of the ocean. And they're saying it could take thousands of years for the ocean to recoup from all this. So they suck all this
Devastating
shit up
marine
and then they
life.
just pump it all back down. So it's just causing these huge clouds in the ocean that just takes them forever to settle.
Oh, vegetation, the coral reefs, the
Well, yeah, this is deeper than all that. You know what I mean?
there's still life down there. They're
Yeah.
definitely
Oh yeah.
disturbing some.
Well, yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, the fucking aliens are in the ocean, so
Oh yeah.
I don't want to disturb them.
They're in the trench. They're in the trench. What's it? Challenger Deep is the deepest spot of the trench in the world. That's the
Oh
deepest
yeah,
spot in the ocean. It's called Challenger Deep. I actually learned that this week.
Mariana Trench, is that when you're saying trench? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Challenger Deep is the deepest spot. There's only been two people that have ever made it down there. One of them was like an old primitive sub. That the thing was massive, absolutely massive, and that was all just ballast and whatnot. And then the bottom of this thing, this dude sat in a 4-inch thick steel ball And that's how he got to the bottom without imploding. And then the other one was what's the director name?
Spielberg? No, the other one that does like Transformers and stuff, right?
Yes.
Michael Bay? No.
No.
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
I got his face in my head. Anyway,
Yeah.
he actually funded a project to build a sub, and he actually went down to the bottom of this thing. Thing looked like a friggin' rocket ship, just super pointy, and they just drop him straight down, and he went all the way down there.
They got to the bottom? I don't think we've ever been to the bottom, the deepest part yet.
Yep, we have twice.
James Cameron. James Cameron.
That's it. James Cameron. There you go.
Negley.
Yep, James Cameron made it down there. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, yeah, back to tribes. I just thought that was kind of interesting. I mean, there's so much crazy shit in the ocean.
What's the one on the island?
The island. Oh yeah. I got them. I was gonna save them for last, but
oh, okay. You don't have to. I feel like I've heard a lot about I've got
so there's an island off the coast of India, North Sentinel Island, and you have this tribe called Sentinelese, right? These guys are absolutely non-contacted. Anyone that's contacted them has died. So basically, there's a 3-mile circle around this island. It's not very big. They say there's 50 to 80 tribes members on this island. 50 to 80 miles around this island, 50 to 80. 3 miles around this island is illegal water. You can't go inside that 3 miles. Basically, I don't remember what year it was. 2018. A guy named John, he wanted to go and preach Jesus to this tribe. And so he paid a fisherman to drop him off in a kayak in the safe waters. He kayaks in and he stripped down to his underwear so he wouldn't be threatening, whatever. He got up to the island. They came out. They started throwing spears at him, whatnot. He threw a bunch of fish as a peace offering and then hauled ass. The next day he goes back. Same thing. He gets up to the island. They all start running out and laughing at him. And one of them shoots an arrow at him and it actually hits his Bible, goes through his Bible, and he pulls it out, throws it down. And they had stolen his canoe at this point. So he hops in the water and he starts swimming for it. Somehow he made it back to the boat. The couple days later, he goes back yet again. He was never seen again.
Dude, third time's the charm.
The authorities ended up arresting the fisherman that took him. They went to the island and just, they didn't go onto the island, but they saw them dragging a body across the beach. And that's, as far as anyone knows, it's the most contact they've had with outsiders.
Really?
And that's not the first time they've killed a person.
No.
Anyone that goes to the island, they straight murk them.
So this may be a different story, but I recall watching something where, and it may be that guy's kayak, but they took somebody's boat that they killed or kayak. It was made of metal or tin or something, aluminum. And when we went back, they freaking crafted spears out of the metal because they don't have. Right. They're used to using sharpened stone. So they started using the stuff that we brought them as weapons, and they got even more dangerous, but they were throwing those spears at a helicopter. So there was a helicopter trying to like film or do something or just look at the island. And they started chucking those spears at the helicopter and it was going through the side of it. And they just took off and left. They were like,
I heard the drone, they've flown drones over it and they shoot arrows at the drones. And
yeah, man. I mean, imagine they don't want to be contacted, but I still want to say that health thing. I think we gave them some type of disease back in like the 50s or 60s. Something happened way back when where we killed like half of them because they got the flu or they got chicken pox or something. And so when they see the white man or anybody of like different complexity skin color, like automatically through their tails, we're the devil. We're what wiped them out.
Yeah, like any modern virus, flu, cold, anything will kill off like their whole population. So that's why it's illegal to even come within 3 miles of the island.
Crazy though. I mean, that's multiple tribes that just, we're over here streaming video games on TikTok and looking at podcasts and these fucking don't have a clue. They're living in like 2000 BC.
So there was one, I didn't write anything down on it, but I thought it was fascinating. Did you know there was the last unknown tribe member of an Indian tribe discovered in Northern California on his deathbed in, I think it was the 60s? They found this guy, didn't speak any English, so they went to the museum and he was on his deathbed. Some hikers found him. They ended up taking him into town, and turns out that he had like a whole little settlement going on, and they all slowly died off over the years from, disease, accidents. The guy that they found, he had one last guy that was with him, and he said a white man shot him.
Hmm.
So somebody actually killed his buddy, his last, surviving member of this tribe that was with him. And anyway, they found him. They took him he ended up living for like 20 years in the town's museum. I think it was Ording. Sounds familiar? Ording, California? But they took him in, and he lived in this museum for like 20 years. And he finally learned a little bit of English, but he used to teach classes on the ways that he hunted, gathered, started fire, and all that, which I thought was absolutely fascinating. That long after, the
I never heard
settlement
that.
and all
That's
that.
insane.
Yeah, Northern California.
That's insane.
Kind of crazy. Yeah. I mean, who knows what the hell else is out there? Is there a settlement of Bigfoot? Probably. Wouldn't put it, I believe it.
There's a lot. I mean, and for those listening in, I mean, there's so many ways to consume information, right? Whether it's news or book. I think it's important for you to challenge yourself, like, and look at like different stuff. I mean, make sure you're not some just hot garbage, fake news, like crazy ideas.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like, there's crazy stuff. Like, there's so many people this week that I talked to about that UFO incident that had no idea. Like I was speaking, I'm like, it's congressional news. Like, it's pretty important. I mean,
Not a lot of people watch mainstream media anymore.
no, I don't watch mainstream media.
Yeah.
No, I definitely get my media. I get my news from sources that aren't powered by big pharma and Coca-Cola.
Right.
Like
Coca-Cola.
any
Tobacco
advertisers
companies.
control that. Yeah, you should definitely get your news from outside sources. That's CNN or Fox. They're both to me, they're both bad in different ways. But even like podcasts and stuff, I'm not saying Lucid and I are by any means, we're just two dummies talking, having a conversation. I don't know why you guys tune in every week. You're probably
right.
but we love you for it. Riley, Shoddy, hey, by no means are we experts, right? We're just having a conversation. Hopefully it sparks some interest. I hope somebody researched solar flares from last week's podcast, or looked into AI that Riley was talking about, or men's mental health. Or now this week we're talking about, lost civilizations, or the tribes. You know what I mean? Like, that stuff is going on out there in the world every day. And a lot of times we get so busy in our day to day, we don't stop to look.
Right. Well, like yesterday when I heard about the shooting, and when I woke up, I had a message and telling me about it. And the first place I went was TikTok. I don't know. I feel like you're going to get more of the truth from the normal people than you will from people that have advertising in their pockets or whatever, government in their pockets. So, I mean, that's kind of where I go. I go everywhere but the mainstream for my news when it comes to real issues anyway. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. TikTok, I mean, I think you got to be careful. Same thing. I guess it's the same
100%.
rule anywhere.
100%.
But you definitely get a different take on things, and especially those videos from the ground, like videos shot on a cell phone that never makes it to the big media, but it's out there on TikTok land spreading around, like those.
Yep. That's how it was with all the flooding and all that. You didn't see anything until you saw the cell phone footage.
Yeah, from North Carolina. Yeah.
And I guarantee you, once TikTok goes to American-based company, you won't see any of that anymore.
That'll be restricted.
I think it'll be even more censored than it is now, honestly.
Yeah. I think they'll lighten up on the basic stuff. Like, I bet you chat will loosen up a little bit, but then we'll be happy about it, right? Like, they're gonna spoon feed us what we've been. Man, I wish I could say ass in chat. You know what I mean?
Well, like
but on
the
the backside of
video,
it, we're gonna lose all that data, the real truth.
the Charlie Kirk video I made yesterday, that was up for an hour with 0 views. I had to take it down, remove everything. The only thing I did was hashtag America, and then they pushed it out. until then, it didn't leave my page. Like nobody could see it at all. Like I shared it to a bunch of people. Everyone said it was unavailable.
Oh yeah, I do
I didn't
remember
get
that. It was unavailable on mine too.
I didn't get any warnings. I didn't get nothing. They just refused to send it out. Like, but you can see the video on TikTok of everything. But my video saying how it was wrong, like what the hell, you know? I
Just
don't,
trying
I
to
don't, I don't understand it at all.
just trying to get my blue check mark, bro.
Well, we're gonna have to do something different to get that because that looks impossible to me.
I feel like the 10 million view video is enough. We should get a blue check mark for a 10
Right?
million view video. That
Do you
should
know
be it.
who I am?
I'm Lucid.
I'm Squrl.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm you.
Squrl tried to get his blue check mark on TikTok and they shot him down.
Oh yeah, they shot me down quick. It only took like 2 hours. They were like, "Nope,
He's not
your
famous
news."
enough.
Yeah, your my news articles weren't noteworthy enough. Was their quote?
What did you use? You just used the Google search?
Google, yeah, Google searched the Lucid Squrl podcast, and then like use the remember those articles about our podcast that they were just made. I use those as news references of our notoriety, and so you have to submit four articles that show you're famous basically. And so I submitted a bunch of shit from that. It didn't
I should do
work.
the same thing, just cause.
If you get a fucking blue check, I'm gonna fucking crash out. I'm gonna be so mad. Be so mad.
Man, I should do it. That would be awesome.
You should try it. You should.
I could get a blue check. Like you can get a blue check mark on Twitter. Yeah, you can. On
I'll
Twitter,
try.
you just pay for it. You just got to pay for it.
Yeah. I remember that.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Like, get verified. Who cares? Who cares?
If everybody's got it, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, great.
That guy paid.
You pay $40 a month to have a blue check mark. Good job.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah. I think you get some extra features for it, but who cares? I don't know. I feel like I should be doing more on Twitter, but I don't. I don't do anything. I've tried.
Me neither.
Yeah. I feel like I should be putting the podcast stuff on Twitter.
You're right, dude. We should have a Lucid Squrl.
So let's make the announcement to everybody on here. I'm going to start a Facebook page for the podcast, and I'm going to start putting the stream on there as well. I think I can stream to there as well at the same time, but just to have kind of more of a interactive type page, I guess would be kind of cool. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would that be something people would be interested in posting on? Kind of, I don't know.
I think a lot of people aren't used to watching live streams on YouTube. Like that's where I go to figure out how to work on a car.
Yeah.
To figure out how to do shit like videos. Like I consume most of that on videos. Definitely not live. I definitely don't watch a lot of live stuff on YouTube. But Facebook's interesting because I could see it getting shared to more friends outside of the streaming and TikTok community and our friend circle, you know, like I can see it growing a little bit.
Yeah. Especially if it comes up on the Google search, you know, for a podcast. I think that might get a little more traction.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. So I just gotta, I mean, it's easy to create the page. I need to work on the artwork, the photos, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I need time to do it is all.
Time's precious commodity.
You know, if I would have won that Powerball, I would have had all kinds of time to do the podcast stuff.
Yeah, you think you would, but no, you'd be busy looking for a lawyer, an accountant, investor.
Well, yeah, maybe for a little while, but then life,
after a few months.
I mean, I'm pretty boring. It doesn't take a lot to entertain me, really. So
yeah, there's a lot of stress that comes with that money. I mean, you probably would need to think about like, you know, moving, hiding your identity, security. Like, do you have security without money?
Did you see that one of the winners showed up to claim their prize in a mask to hide their identity from their family?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
well, so you know, certain states you cannot hide your identity, right? Like, so every state is a different law. I forget what my state is, but certain states, they publish your full name. Like, so some people will go and legally change their name. They'll go collect the prize and then change it back.
Yeah. So I mean, I might be busy like traveling and stuff, but at that point I'd have so much goddamn money. I could do it remote.
I'd be sitting here in my boring ass room. Lucid's fucking sitting on the beach in Maui doing the podcast from his hotel room.
I'd be on the beach,
in the background.
Yeah, I'd look like a Frank only in real life. You know what I mean?
Frank.
Yep.
All right, we wanted to keep this one to an hour, guys. Lucid's got some busy stuff. We got 13 minutes left, so this is going to be shorter than what y'all are used to. But still, I mean, we covered a lot, man. I really want to go back to how we started the podcast around just the state of America. You know, like
Yeah, man, I don't know. I remember, I don't even know. I'm speechless anymore when it comes to everything that's going on. I don't know, man. It's sad. It's sad what we've come to have anyone. I don't care what your differences are. I said it on TikTok, Republican, Democrat, gay, straight, trans, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck what you are? Human life is precious. There's no reason to take a human life because somebody had an opinion different than you. Absolutely no reason. It's absolutely sickening to me.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Nobody should be going to that level. I mean, they throw a tomato at them. Yeah, like not
Yeah.
a bullet. Throw a tomato, not a bullet.
I got very important things to do, Death Note. I'm a very busy person.
I still, in my heart, I don't think the country is as divided as it is. I mean, I do a good amount of traveling for work, and I go state to state, and what I see in reality and in person is not what's reflected on the news. Yeah, there's bad things happening, but those bad things are usually caused by one person out of millions. But we take that one bad thing and we advertise it, and we sell the idea that that one person represents a whole 50% of the country.
Right. And honestly, I don't know, I live in a very small portion of the world, and where I'm at, unless I go over to the city, I don't see a lot. I see some weirdos and shit, but nothing
Mm,
nothing hateful. I
yeah.
really don't. I really don't. I don't see anything real hateful other than your normal bullshit that you see every day. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Nothing too out of pocket, too violent.
No,
I mean, really.
no, I see things that warm my heart every day, whether it be somebody holding the door for somebody that you wouldn't think would. If the news asked you, would this person, this type of person, hold the door for that type of person? I'm not going to call out like genders or any of that. They would say no, but I see it happen every day. We're nice
Right.
to each other. We get along.
Yeah. Like it might be a difference. Like Portland, Oregon is a cesspool. You go to Portland, Oregon, if you live there, you might have a different opinion of the world. You know what I mean? I
Mm.
think it kind of depends where you're from. I think a lot of that hate is kind of concentrated in certain areas. How about the what was it, Charlotte, North Carolina?
Yeah, that's close to home for me.
What in the fuck? Like just to stand up and stab a girl in the neck for what? For
That
why? And
person.
why did it take what, a month and a half for that to come out that
Hmm.
happened?
I saw when it came out originally, maybe because it's pretty
Reverse
close
the
for me.
role, they would be burning cities down.
Yeah. And that person had been let out of jail or
Like
arrested like 17 times or something. You
like
know?
no shit. What in the actual fuck? Pardon my language, but goddamn. And the sad part about it is that's like normal, I feel like. That used to happen back in the day, even when I was a kid. That used to happen and everyone would be in shock. Like, what in the
Hmm.
hell? Now it happens and people hardly even think about it. It's really, really sad, honestly, what things have come to. I don't know if it's sensitized to it or what.
I don't think the information's as spread as quickly as it did. It's like you gotta look at multiple,
Right.
I
Nobody
guess,
did anything
lenses.
on
You
the
know, in the
train.
80s, if a violent crime happened, it was like the telegraph back then. You know what I mean? Like it took forever for news to spread and travel. And I
I
think,
yeah, like nobody did shit on the train, Dreamweaver
yeah,
train.
that's crazy.
You
And
know,
yeah, that's not like North Carolina either, because they
like
that's a state that allows
maybe it's dumb as shit,
your
but
Second
if
Amendment.
I'm on that fucking train, I am tackling the dude. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
If I'm on a train, I probably am exercising my Second Amendment, right? So
Yeah.
he
Like
probably would have had some holes in them.
I was in downtown. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. Not too long ago, there was a veteran in a wheelchair on the Seattle boardwalk. I was actually in this spot last weekend when I went to meet Hockey Mom over in Seattle. There's a veteran in a wheelchair, old man. Well, this guy accused him of stolen valor. Like, what grounds do you have This guy accused him of stolen valor, pulls out a gun and shoots this old man
What?
right on the boardwalk of Seattle. I was right there. Everybody just fucking runs. Sorry, I'm tackling the fucking dude, or I'm shooting the dude in the face. Period.
That's crazy.
Why?
Didn't hear about that on the news.
Yeah, you probably won't. But, speech like shit like that. Why? Why? What is even the point? What is even the point of that? Okay, stolen valor, is it worth shooting a guy over?
No.
Even if it was stolen valor? Like, don't get me wrong, stolen valor, dude should go to prison if it's factual. I take that shit very seriously. But just to walk up and shoot somebody without even proving, I mean, dude was a veteran. He's an old man. He's a Navy vet, I believe. And around here, I mean, this is a military town that I'm from. Everybody, you can't go 5 minutes without seeing the Submariner dolphins on the back of a car, or somebody in uniform, or, I mean, it's literally everywhere. We have 2 Navy bases right here and the Air Force base about an hour away. And the Air Force base here is massive. Army, Air Force, Marines, they're all here. So, especially in this area, how are you going to just accuse somebody of stolen valor? Another thing we had in this area, so Edmonds, it's a town, it's probably 2 hours away. It's like north of Seattle. There was a guy acting as an Edmonds cop in my area, pulling people over and shit. Dude actually showed up to an active crime scene with an actual Edmonds police badge, uniform, the whole nine. It just didn't make any sense. Like, why is this dude in my town from Edmonds claiming to be a detective? He was in an unmarked car. Like, this dude put a lot of money into making himself look like a cop, and he was actually doing traffic stops and shit. This dude was not a cop.
Just living it out like a fantasy, like it role
Yeah, I
playing.
guess. Fucking crazy. Can you imagine? Like, so if, like, I'm sorry, if I'm where I live and I get pulled over by a cop that is like 2 to 4 hours away, yeah, I'm not getting out of my car, dude. You can give me one of my local sheriffs here.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
would
yeah.
gladly listen to them, but you fuck off.
I can see where a lot of people stress out about getting pulled over and wouldn't even pay attention to reading the badge, or
Right.
like just
Right. Like, it's a good thing they caught him. Like, he was dumb enough he thought he was so good, he showed up to an active crime scene and tried
that's
to
where they got
fool
him.
the cops, and that's where they got him. They were like, yeah, this doesn't make sense. So they actually called the Edmonds Police Department and ran some background checks and shit without this guy knowing, and then they arrested him.
What the hell, man?
Yeah.
Was he thinking like, maybe I'll get a job out of this?
I have no idea what
What
he
if
was
they
thinking.
hire him? What if they hire him next week? Like he gets
Yeah,
out,
right.
like, and they're like, man, you did
I'm
a good
trying to
job.
remember. I think he was actually a convicted felon.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Don't hire. Yeah, he's not gonna get hired.
The fuck?
They're like, man, we were watching the records and you pulled 10 people over in an hour and a half. That's way above productivity standards. We're gonna hire you.
I still don't even know what were you hoping to gain?
Maybe he was filming it for TikTok.
So that's just, if you ever think that you're being pulled over and it's not legit, call 911 and
Yeah.
have 911 tell you that it's legit, or just straight drive to a police station.
Yeah.
Especially women. Like, I don't speed or nothing, but just like, if you're within driving range of a police station, just drive straight to the police station.
Yeah, if
Or-
not, like calling 911 is
Call
acceptable.
911. Be like, man, I'm getting pulled over right now. Can you tell me if this is legit?
Yeah.
And if you're getting pulled over and you call them, they know who's pulling over who at any
Mhm.
given time. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
they'll be able to tell you if it's legit or not right away. But yeah, I mean, we've had some crazy shit going on around here.
That's wild. Yeah, that's wild. And I'm bad about watching local news, so that's probably where I need to do a better job. Most of my local news I get off of Facebook.
Yeah, well, kind of. I don't even look at Facebook anymore. Facebook is, I don't know.
We've got a page on Facebook, and it's like where I grew up. And Dreamweaver will probably know the one I'm talking. Actually, no, he might not either. But anyway, it's like a page made by like locals, and there's a guy running for like board of supervisors or something, like local elections, and he's on there, and there's some friends from high school on there, and I watched my friend from high school get paraded by the guy that wants to be elected for supervisor because he had bad teeth and smokes marijuana and shit like that. That's my local news. It was pretty funny, but yeah, that's right there at the source.
How petty is that? You know, you're running for some sort of office and they're making fun of you for your teeth. Sure, bring
Well,
up
I
the
think
drugs.
the guy with the bad teeth he probably said some bad stuff too.
Bring up the, your drug addict type of thing, whatever. But I mean, come on. It's like I'm running for office and you're calling me a fat ass. Like what, what's the point? Yeah, you're right. Cool.
I got a big back. What?
Yeah, big back. I mean, all the Taco Bell.
We're at our brother.
Yeah.
8:59.
Crazy. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. So I have a watch. I'm like, I don't think I've ever talked about it, but like I am a watch collector guy, right?
You
like
have. I think
love,
that was like first or
Okay.
second episode you talked about watches.
So I love automatic watches, right? They don't have batteries. They're powered by, there's a spring in there that charges with motion.
Perpetual
Well,
motion.
this watch is called a GTA. So it has the ability to show the normal time, and then it has an extra hand that points to military time to show us a secondary time for a different time zone. So I just want you to know I started wearing this watch more so I know what time it is where you live.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you that. Like specifically, I was like, I know what time it is for Lucid now.
I've noticed a lot of people have a hard time with the time zone. Maybe it's a West Coast thing, but I don't.
You know? Well, because all
No.
that matters is East Coast time.
Well, because I just know you're 3 hours ahead.
I forget, man. Like, it just, I don't know. I'm like, is it 3? Is it 4? Is it daylight savings time? Is it a full moon?
I have a
Fucking, I
hard
don't know
time
what
with
time
like
it is.
Central and Mountain and all that
Oh, yeah.
weird bullshit in the middle. Like one's an
Yeah.
hour, one's 2 hours. And then like Arizona, like I think it's in the winter they're
Changes.
same time, and then in the summer they're hour ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't recognize,
change, but we
they don't
do.
recognize daylight savings time, so it gets even more wonky. Yeah. Good job, Ted. Yeah, automatic watches, where it's at. I'll have one of them smart watches.
I've got a Garmin watch. It's got GPS
I don't have
and
no
all that
smart
shit.
watch. Yeah, fucking one solar flare, buddy. That thing's.
Yeah, I mean, technically, I guess the smartwatch, I don't use it for anything that's smart. So, I mean, I use it to tell time. And I know when I get a notification on my phone, then I look at my phone. I don't use it to like read notifications or anything.
We got off on a tangent there. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, I started wearing a special watch just so I know what time it is for you.
It'll tell me if there's a storm coming. It'll also
Solar
help
storm?
me. It'll also like, I got this because I used to hunt a lot. You know what I mean? And it's got GPS, so I'll never get lost in the woods. Because I used to hunt in some pretty remote places.
Yes, Death Note. No one cares what time it is on the other side of the country. It's all about East Coast.
Yeah, I think it's all East Coast because that's where the capital is. It's the only reason.
Capital, the New York Stock Exchange. I
Higher
think are
population, more people,
big reasons.
More crime. The East Side.
Brother, awesome podcast. Crazy topic you picked. I want to say Lucid was like, I want to talk about these tribes.
Well, a guy at work was like, you should do. They told me about the Sentinelese, which I thought was kind of interesting. So yeah, why not? But we're always looking for topics, guys. So if anyone has an idea, this is a perfect example. This is a guy at work just brought it up, and yeah, sure, we'll do it. So if you guys have any topics you want to go over, I mean, it's been a while since we did anything stream related or technology even related. It's all been like conspiracy and aliens and kind of crazy shit, which I'm fine with, but
yeah. For me, I know one I want to talk about because but you're gonna have to study up is Göbekli Tepe and like the ideas of lost civilizations, even as far back as Atlantis. Like we laugh when we hear stories about Atlantis, but I'm a true believer that if there's stories or myths, like there may be some truth to some of this stuff. That's how they're not really myths; they're stories passed down. So there's probably a little bit of truth in there somewhere. So I definitely want to do one around lost civilizations and the idea that maybe 12,000 years ago there was not a civilization that had iPhones, but like just more advanced than freaking cave people. And then I think next week, bro, if you look at what's going to happen on TikTok on 9/15, I know I've heard Ange call it the New World Order, but that's when the new subscription plan and all that changes. So I think we might have some stream topics once the dust settles, and because we really don't have a lot of information on what those changes will be. So I definitely foresee that being a topic.
At this point, I'm ready for TikTok to just change. I am over TikTok's bullshit. I've been over it, but I'm really over it.
Billy Carson's crazy.
Billy Carson. Like, isn't it when is it going to
9:15.
no, when's it
Pretty soon.
like I'm hoping
Um,
something changes.
I want to say end of this month or was it beginning of October? It's hearsay though.
So, does anyone in chat have any strikes on their TikTok? Like legit strikes from TikTok like you do this again, you're banned. So, I had a strike back in the day. Well, it was a warning. It was a warning because I had a gun that I had painted like back along like beginning of my account. I painted an AR and I had that on there. They told me to it came up as a memory. They said repost your memory. So I reposted my memory. They gave me a fucking warning, right? Awesome. So whatever, I deleted the video. Well, here recently, when I applied for the creator program, Steven does. I applied for the creator program. They put me through a 3-day review process, right? In the meantime, they gave me creator program. So I was in there for 3 days. Then they did the review. They came back, disqualified me because they said I hacked the mainframe to get all those views somehow. Because that post, that one video, I think I gained like 7,000 followers almost. And then they went through all my old videos, apparently. Well, I had one from the fireworks stand. Some of you might remember it. I was holding a Minecraft sword. And me and the kid were sword fighting. I had the Minecraft sword, she had the lightsaber, and we were sword fighting. They gave me a strike for trading goods or some bullshit. And they gave a strike on my account for that video, which
Did you appeal this? Can you appeal that? Did you?
I tried. I've sent multiple.
Easy. I can see the gun one, but not
Right.
the firework.
Right. I mean, it was literally a Minecraft sword and a lightsaber, and we were playing around. Like I've seen way worse. Like I seen a dude's neck explode yesterday on
Yeah, what the
fucking
fuck?
TikTok.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm at a loss. I don't know. Like I'm afraid to go live. I'm afraid to post. I got a lot of time in my account, and I don't want to ban my account. Honestly, you know, as
I
much as I
feel
talk
that.
shit about TikTok, I've got a lot of fucking time and effort into that account.
Yeah.
To start over would be absolutely devastating. I would probably just quit altogether if I lost that account. And like I'm afraid to do anything on that account. So they had me do some stupid ass training like, is it okay to trade currency on TikTok? No. Good job, you passed, you know. Is it illegal to smoke marijuana on TikTok? No. Is it illegal to or is it okay to have sex on TikTok? No. Like it was stupid shit like that. Like what the fuck are we doing
you
here?
Take computer-based training on TikTok. That's crazy.
I did. They made me take training. If you go to my system notifications, training complete. If
How do you get out of this?
If I have any more violations in 14 days, then I'll get a fucking ban.
So you're good. Once 14 days is up,
who knows,
you can go
dude?
back.
I'm afraid to fucking do anything.
Yeah, I think you got to get that fireworks one. There's got to be a way to get that one appealed. Then
I
you'll be back
deleted
down
the
to just one
video.
strike.
As much as I hate deleting videos because they win, especially for bullshit like that is nothing. You know what I mean?
The amount of videos muted from sound is what Ted put. I understand that one. There's a legal gray area where TikTok can get in trouble for some copyright.
They'll lose the rights to a song, and that's why they mute them. So I'll actually go through my account.
I get that.
Every 6 months or so, and I'll look through all my videos and all the muted ones. I'll either change it if I really like the video, or if it's super old and it had like trash views, then I'll just delete it because who cares?
I got a TikTok fucking 4-leaf clover up my ass for the Lucid Squrl podcast, where we were doing the Matrix thing, and Lucid had his hand out like this with a red pill and a green pill. Well, that was a thumbnail, and I did the AI bring it to life thing.
Pop them.
And, the Lucid started moving around with the pills in his hand. Well, I got a warning. It said it was drugs. And so I was like, I was like, well, technically, I guess it's pills. You know what I mean? Like, I see where the AI picked it up, but I appealed it. And immediately they were like, yeah, you're right. You're good to go. But what if a Lucid appealed it? They'd be like,
yeah, like it's wild. Like fuck, dude. Like I see some shit on lives that I'm like, if I did that, I'd be instantly banned. You know? Like, I don't understand. The double standard's real. And I don't know what I did that was so bad to have TikTok just all over my nuts. I don't know what I did. Holy shit. Like, sure, I made some fucking rant videos back in the day every time they'd fucking ban me for some stupid bullshit, but come on now.
They gave you 10 million views. That's freaking...
No, they didn't, because apparently I hacked the mainframe to get those fucking views.
Can you hack mine? Jeez.
And you know what's crazy is I've posted videos that are similar. And like I thought, okay, this one went viral. I thought the one talking about the chat screen on your phone, I thought that would do something. It didn't do
Mm-mm.
shit. I used
I
all the
don't know how.
same hashtags, everything. It didn't do
It's like the
anything.
lottery. It was like the lottery.
I don't
Makes
know.
no sense. It's like we've had way better clips from the podcast that, in my opinion,
Yeah.
I never would have picked that one to be the one to pop.
Oh hell
But
no. Like ones that I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a good one, and it gets like 200 views. Other
Mhm.
ones, I'm like, oh, this is dog shit. It'll do 1,500 views. You know what I mean? It makes no fucking sense. I don't know. I
we'll
don't.
figure it out one day.
No, I don't think we will. I don't think. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
What do we got? We got 15 thumbs
Did you
up on
guys
this
know?
one.
Did you guys? I got it. It's 9/11. It's my dog's birthday. Believe it or not, my big ass German Shepherd was born on 9/11.
That's pretty cool.
It's kind of cool. You want to see him?
I don't think I've ever seen him live.
No. Odin, come
Odin.
here. He's a monster. Come here. Oh, he's got a scarf on. Look at him.
Holy shit, that is a big dog.
Come here. Sit. Sit. Sit.
Look
Got
how
a birthday
he's
scarf on.
famous Odin.
He's super excited. Apparently, he knows it's his birthday. Oh, he's got toys and shit. They got him all kinds of junk, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah, it's his birthday. He's 5 today, I think. 5. Yeah.
All right, guys. If you're listening, we do have this podcast. It's probably gonna be a couple days before it's uploaded, but we'll have the recordings everywhere you consume music. So Apple, Spotify, Amazon,
Just Google it if you're
iHeartRadio. Yeah,
yeah.
if you were looking for it, just Google it.
There. I mean, I uploaded. The only places I put it, it's on YouTube, YouTube Music, and YouTube. It's on Apple, Spotify, Amazon. Those are the only places I put it personally. Everywhere else that you find it is the friggin' magic internet gods
AI
putting it
just
wherever the hell they're
spread
putting it.
right.
Like iHeartMusic, all these like write-ups on the podcast, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah,
Obviously, it's not enough to get Squrl's check mark, but
I'm gonna get that
maybe
fucking check mark.
someday.
I'm gonna try again in 30 days. I'm trying every 30 days.
It took Joe Rogan 2 years
That's right.
to make it.
Right.
Someday, Squrl and I'll be sitting in the same room.
I'll probably get that blue check mark, and the next day, fucking TikTok will shut down.
Who cares? Good riddance. It's all about YouTube, brother. It's all about YouTube. YouTube's the way of the future. Especially now. Did you guys see you can get GIFs on YouTube?
Oh,
YouTube
yeah.
Lives on the shorts feed?
Yeah.
It's
I'll be streaming there soon.
Yeah. You got to get monetized first, which is.
I didn't tell you.
It's 3,000 watch hours and 500 subs.
Bro, I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you.
What?
That day you said, how many subs do you have, Squrl? And I was like 31, 32. And you're like, just put a post out and you'll get 50 like that.
Yeah.
Dude, Mac Attack, Zach,
I told you.
Ange and Riley like posted, like just put a couple of DC messages out there. Hey, I'm trying to get to 50. It was like instant. Future and Hottie, Negley, like they're like, go do this, follow him now.
You have a crazy support system.
We do. Yeah. They're good peeps.
So I mean,
we need something. If we need something, they're there.
Put the call out. I knew it would happen.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt.
You're gonna come get the dog?
So next, Lucid and I gotta unlock gifting. That'll be a challenge. I'm not too worried about it though. I just want to stream to YouTube. It's just it looks cool.
So Squrl, I did try and oh God. So trying to get text to speech on YouTube is not easy at all.
It's like writing code from what I saw.
Holy fuck. Like I thought I'd be able to do it. I couldn't do it. There was no way. I watched about 400 YouTube videos, and all I'm trying to do for now is just to get the free like Brian voice, the generic Microsoft like voice, you know what I mean? The British dude. And I mean, you can basically get the voices for anyone you can think of, but you got to pay for those services. The one that was easy to do, you had to have a monetized account in order to do it. It was free for like 5 million text to speech messages. It was free for like the first 5 million a month, which is way more than you need. But you had like, it's like, sorry, you're not monetized. You can't have it.
So we're gonna have to pay for another Tickfinity.
Oh man. But yeah, I mean, it'd be worth it because text-to-speech, I'm spoiled anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
reading
text-to-speech
reading's
on
for
YouTube would be
nerds.
impressive. And you know what? Like I said, I watched a couple of larger streamers on YouTube, like Bewitching, and she didn't have text-to-speech yet, which was surprising. She's got 131,000 followers, but I think it would probably help push the stream. I think people like text-to-speech. The only thing I'm worried about is having some type of filter. You know, I don't
Yeah.
want to get banned for some YouTube bot
Yeah,
coming in and saying some
no,
shit.
yeah. I could probably get there pretty quick on this account if I did some more long form videos, because like the sim rig cockpit one
Mm-hmm.
I did, that's like 6,000 views now or some shit. Tons of comments. I get comments every day on that video still.
It's a good video.
I need to do one on my F1 wheel, I think.
Yeah.
Might do it, because I think I'm like 200. We're like 200 subs on this account.
Your new wheel? Your new one?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I think this account is like 200 subs away. I think it's a 3 something. We need 5. It needs to be 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours to get monetized for live. And then to get monetized for your long form video, you have to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours, I think.
That's your niche. You're so good at long form. You're good at those. Like I'm in my head, I'm like, what can I do? Like maybe I'll do one around switching from a Logitech to a fan attack and my thoughts
Yeah.
for people on the fence about wanting to switch. It would look like ass. It would be cringe.
Perfect. It's got to be cringe.
I knew
Dude,
you were
mine
gonna
are
say
still
that.
cringe. Like I did, my shit is still cringe, and I've made a few. I've had other channels that I made videos on, and you just got to do it. Watch Think Media. Watch Think Media. You got to hit record. That's what they say. And the only way you're going to grow is if you do it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So if
Yeah.
anybody
Take
wants
the
to
time.
start a YouTube channel, just fucking do it. Just do it. I mean, what do you got to lose, really? You might get some negative comments. If that bothers you, don't read the comments. I try and reply to every comment. Like that TikTok, I couldn't reply to every comment, but
Yeah.
I try to reply to literally every comment I get on everything, just because I like to be replied to. Especially if I go to a
Yeah.
beer creator and they actually reply to my comments, I'm like, damn, okay,
Yep.
that makes me want to engage with them that much more. So
Did you reply to the neck beard?
I did 100%. Yeah. So on that post, I don't know if anyone heard, but somebody said, "Look at this! Look at the guy on the bottom. He has a thin goatee with an epic neck beard." Is what they said.
I can't help it. It's so fucked up.
I replied, whatever, dude. Talk all the shit you want. I don't fucking care. I replied with, what did I say? Something along the lines of, LOL, I can see it. I can't be mad. Something like that. He might have
Dude, I
replied,
need to go through and screenshot. Like you haven't done it yet. I'm gonna go through and screenshot at least the one where like, who's the cute guy on the bottom, or who's the cute guy on top talking? And it was another dude. Lucid the asshole tags me in the comment. Oh, that's Iron Squrl. Yeah, he's cute or some shit. You motherfucker.
I like the one that's what's this guy? He can't even talk right or some shit.
Oh yeah, he said I was talking slow. Like
He's not very good at communicating.
Like, motherfucker, I'm 3 bourbons in. Like, you try this shit.
Well, some of the TikToks that do well is you take some of those hateful comments and you do a video reply to them. Those tend to do well. I've done those in the past. I did those with shoppable videos in the past, and they did really well. And that's another thing I need to get more into is shoppable videos. But I feel like the following that I have doesn't want to see that shit. You know what I mean? I wish I had another account to do that on.
Yeah, I don't want to sell my friends. But dude, this fucking keyboard off a TikTok shop is the shit.
I'll tell you what, if I do a video on a product, it's because I genuinely like it. I'm not going to do a video on dog shit. If I do here's how I have done, because if you get free samples from TikTok, you have to do a video. You'll know that the product is dog shit because the video is going to absolutely suck. Like the NeuroGum, I hated that shit. Squirrel liked it, I hated it. So my video, because I waited till the last minute to do it, I was sitting in my truck. I go, "Oh, I'm so tired going to work. NeuroGum helps me wake up," and that was the whole video. Like it's a dark, shitty mic, That's not my style at all, but that's what I did. I had a mouse pad that I got for free that sucked. That video was cringe as hell. I was like, "Yeah, check out this mouse pad, cool." But I do have one.
Do not buy that.
Oh, that shit's good. I haven't had that one. That one's super hot.
The jerky is good. It's It makes your butthole burn.
Tell you what, if you guys want like hot sauce, dude, I have pretty much every kind of hot sauce that they make. I have bought with my own money. They haven't sent me shit. I literally buy it from their live streams. Elijah's Extreme. It is fucking amazing. They have some that aren't hot at all that are like a mango. What is it? This one's ghost pepper. This one's spicy as fuck, but I like that shit. They have one that's a mango habanero that's so good. Garlic habaneros. I have all of them. I have every sauce that they make. I have their barbecue sauce. I have their hot honey. They're all in my TikTok shop. If you guys want some good hot sauce, for sure, check them out. Ma and Pa, like it's a father and son company. They're doing big things on TikTok and they're fucking amazing. I absolutely love it.
Yeah. Good, great
Absolutely love
company,
it.
great ads. They
Yeah.
go live on TikTok.
Like every
and now
day.
that I want to retract what I said. Go if you like your butthole to burn, buy it.
Yeah, they have some like I have one hot sauce that is a skull on fire with a scorpion climbing out of the eye hole of the fucking that's the label, and that shit
Yeah.
is insanely hot.
Yeah, if you like hot, that's for you.
But they have some milds, like the mango habanero. They have a 3-pack. It's mango habanero. It's their traditional, and then it's like another one, and those are really good. I think it's this one comes with it, and this one mango habanero and another one, but they're really good. Habanero.
Ange in the house.
Habanero.
If I don't see a TikTok with me talking about my butthole burning, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah. Wasn't your butthole burning right before the podcast?
I just got that today. I tried it as soon as I got it, and I was like, "This is good. It's yummy." And then I was like, 5-alarm fire in my freaking mouth.
Like, so I wanted to try their shit, right? So they were live one day. I ended up ordering their hot sauce, and they actually boxed up my order live.
Oh.
And then, yeah, they boxed up my order live, and then they threw in a free bag of beef jerky, and I got it in like 2 days, and I was not disappointed because that shit is good. Like,
That's cool.
And it's a cool ass company. Yeah. I can't speak highly enough from them, and a lot of times I don't speak very highly of companies. I do have another product coming. It's like a chef's knife that I'm going to do a video on. It should be pretty cool. They're sending me that one for free. So if it sucks, look for the poor quality video. If it sucks, that's how you know. But if it's good, I'll actually put some time into the video.
What did your coworkers say about your Benchmade knife?
Dude, this one here. I need to do a video on this one because
it just goes, man. It just opens.
This one is legit,
is that the one I got,
bro? I don't know.
That's the one I have.
Is it?
Is it the same? No, mine's serrated at the top, or got those squares. These things are money, man.
I got 3 of them, dude.
Put this.
I've got this one, and I've got 2 smaller ones. And these things, like this one, is fucking legit. This one, you can't tell. The first one I got, it was like $10 for a Benchmade knife, and the only problem with it is the logo right here is kind of jacked up on the blade. But other than that, it's one off. It's like the backpack or something bug out. It's super lightweight and nice.
Yeah, Ted. We only paid like $5 for these though.
These ones were
150.
I think this one was $30. This one was the
yeah.
most expensive one at $30. But I mean, it's.
God, look at that open, so smooth.
You know what I'm saying?
And they're sharp as I mean, it's.
I was just messing around with it because I use these knives like I used to always have Kershaws and shit that are like spring loaded. I use them as like a fidget spinner basically when I'm sitting at work or whatever. I'll sit there and do this. I actually stabbed myself in the hand 2 days ago. It was
Imagine being the guy that works for Lucid and you just want to walk in and tell him about how you're having a bad day, and Lucid's fucking sitting there at his desk flicking a knife.
Bring it, bro. Don't bro me, bro. You don't even know me, bro. Yeah, but you got these knockoff Benchmades on TikTok are actually legit. And I mean, it's kind of a flex when you're at work to like bust out your Benchmade to like cut some shit with duct tape or rope or something, you know?
Every day.
God damn, using
every day. You got 5 of them. You're just bringing a different Benchmade to work every day. People are like, holy shit.
I got 3 of them. This is the biggest one. Then I've got a smaller one and a medium-sized one.
All right, we're rambling. We're rambling.
Fine.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. I don't have anything to drink. No hot sauce for you? Ah, come on. All right, guys, I think we're going to call it. What do you think?
Yeah, I see 15 in chat. I appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight for the live.
Bunch of goddamn
I know there's a lot of you out there that watch the recordings. We love you just as much as well. We know life be life, and you can't be here for every live one, but a lot of you pull up every week, and it means so damn much to us.
We do have 53 views, so that tells me we got some new people. Definitely got some new people. Because I figured out how I can actually go into YouTube after we go live and add some hashtags and stuff. So I did that. I can actually add the thumbnail, but I haven't even made the thumbnail yet. So
53 people watched us ramble on about shit we don't know shit about.
Yeah, but that's okay. Because, I mean, who does, right?
Negatively.
Yeah. Appreciate it, guys. Hell yeah. All right.
Thank you, Death Note. Thank you, Steven. Ted's been hanging out, but many more. Thank you, guys.
And many more. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Zach, I'll get a special call out to Brother Hub. Zach, he posted in his Discord. He's like, guys, no live tonight. It's Thursday. You know what? It's tradition. I watched the Lucid Squrl podcast, and he posted the
yeah.
link to it.
Wow.
Like
Fuck
4
yeah, dude. Be Zach. Hell
crazy.
yeah. Hell
Crazy
yeah.
support. He's like, I'm not streaming tonight because it's podcast night.
Right
That's
on,
crazy.
man.
Yeah. Yeah. Much love, guys. I hope
Cool.
everyone has a great rest of the week. The world is maybe going through some rough patches due to a couple of rough people, but it's not as fucking bad as they say it is. I swear it's
Yeah,
not.
we'll get our shit together eventually, you know? We always
Yeah.
do, don't we? I think. Maybe.
Yep.
All right, guys. Much love.